Just a quick recap. Most people probably know who James Charles is. He's been alleged to, I don't know if he was alleged or convicted, but at the very least, there were allegations that he was talking to minors through Snapchat. I think he actually made an apology at one point for doing so. And he's been shown to have many messages towards, he's been very aggressive towards getting people to like send him pictures or like to hook up with them.
And he's making a lot of people uncomfortable because his preference seems to be going for straight men.
Yeah, which is not good.
Yeah,
That's bad. That's
shoot your shot, but once you realize it ain't gonna happen, back off.
yeah, if somebody says they're not interested or if they're straight, you should just, you know, respect that and not be pushy.
Yeah. And there were clips of him, like he sent this guy videos, whatever the Instagram calls the vanish mode videos. They're like shadow videos or something. They disappear after you watch them. Props to this guy for recording his phone the whole time. Basically, one of the clips was James being like, I know you're straight, so you probably don't know much about the guy cut the video off. I'm assuming it was explicit. Not that one. That was James trying to guilt
this is
David.
a newer one.
David is the man in question here.
Oh, okay.
That video right below this was James trying to guilt David into FaceTiming him because David said no.
Oh my god, yo, this is video evidence. Wait, let's watch this.
So if I be like, oh my god, David, you're annoying, over text, right? You don't know if I'm saying like, oh my god, David, you're being annoying. Or like, oh my god, David, you're being annoying. Or like, oh my god, David, you're being fucking annoying.
Dude, he's a psycho.
Like emotions that you cannot see through text. You only get to actually experience those through a FaceTime call or through being in person. Even over the phone, you still miss out on things because you're missing somebody's facial expressions, right? So because you refuse to hang out with people or because you refuse to FaceTime, you're not allowing people to actually get to know you as like a human being. And that's a massive, massive problem whenever it comes to being in a relationship with somebody. You cannot fall in love with somebody simply just from text. So if I be like,
just keep in mind that he sent this to someone he knew was straight, so the relationship part doesn't make any sense anyway. Someone who had refused multiple times to FaceTime him because he didn't want to, and trying to guilt him into FaceTiming you because, you know, you can't tell what his inflection is. Oh well.
Yeah, I think a good rule of thumb is like, unless somebody makes it explicitly clear that they're joking, take what they say at face value, because
exactly.
at the end of the day, like, if something happens where like, oh, I thought they were joking, but there's a text message that says X, then people are going to believe what X said as it is. They're not going to, you know.
And as far as not being able to read inflection in a text, I get that. It can be annoying. But if you really need clarification, you ask them for clarification.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how did you mean that last text? Like, what, in his example, am I actually annoying you? Because I can stop.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally. He was making it out to be a bigger problem than it really is. Like, just... Yeah,
it's a manipulation tactic, is what it is. Very classic narcissistic manipulation tactic.
This next part right here. Well, did we read the first part? I don't think we really... James Charles is back at flirting and making straight men uncomfortable. The alleged screenshots reveal the benefits of being his BF. In one text, James says this really lucrative role. James used Instagram's vanish mode to attempt to prevent a leak. I think we said that already, but I think people should also remember that just because you use something like vanish mode or Snapchat, it does not mean that the messages are deleted. They are still on the back end. They can be obtained if they are needed.
Yeah, I mean, props to this guy for recording his phone, because I'm assuming vanish mode does what Snapchat does, and if you screenshot, it probably tells the other person you screenshotted. So props to him for recording all this so he could gather the alleged evidence. Nothing has been proven either way.
That's so crazy. Like, this seems to happen so much with them.
I think there was a tweet about it too, that James sent him a message first, right after following him, asking for an age check.
Oh, yeah. Part 3
and as soon as he verified that he was old enough, he went into vanish mode to start the other talking.
Bro, like right here.
So like that's sketchy as hell.
Like all he says is age check, please.
You're right, and that's a verified account. Like you can.
That is like if anyone asks.
And that one
age,
will still exist because that wasn't in vanish mode. So that one is.
Yeah, David has a text conversation with a friend saying what similar articles about his past with guys or what is happening to him. The friend says he doesn't stop. The message from him at the top, straight to hell. It's funny, everything I read about the article is all stuff he said. He doesn't stop. Yeah, he messaged me. Damn. Well, have a good night then, David. Imagine you sent him the article. So is this to his friend? Yeah, with a friend. Okay.
So
he's
but
like-
basically the rest of the thread is just talking about how this is not a new thing for him.
Yeah, James knew
It's not okay.
He was straight in Vanish video. He sent to David, attempting to make David feel wrong for saying no to a FaceTime or meeting in person.
Yeah, that's that same video again. If you scroll down a bit more, I believe you can see the one where he's like, I know you're straight, but...
Oh, this one? James is getting...
Oh, no, this one is where he was getting jealous that David was talking to a girl, even though he's straight.
Bro. That's so weird. So James says, I'm trying to see which of my friends are also staying here. Also, who's Irena Ponte? So honored to be half people you follow. Haha, she's a girl I'm texting. I find it hard to find people that are actually interesting to talk to. And James says, wow, my competition. I'm cuter. And then the guy says, LOL, you guys are both great. And James says, ouch. And then he says, I only met her yesterday through a dating app. And then James says, oh my god, and you already followed her? Bro, that's so weird.
He also follows you and didn't, like, homie.
This is, what, this seems
and
like...
the next one was when he switched into Vanish mode.
After David
Allegedly,
going to
of
TikTok...
course.
After David going to TikTok to release the screenshots, James sent a message to him saying, go f yourself, David.
Yeah.
Bro, there is something...
But the texts, you can argue they could be faked. They could be proven to be real or faked. The videos, however...
The videos are, I would say they're gonna need, like, a really good defense as to why this exists. Like, an extremely good excuse. Which...
Yeah, no, and go down to the next video.
Oh, there's a second video? Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one. It's very short, because he cut it off before it got explicit. But,
Okay, I'm gonna play this.
So obviously being that you are straight, I would assume that you don't know a lot about...
So this is basically just the video that's showing that he's admitting that he knows the guy he's talking to is straight.
That's crazy,
The rest
man.
of what transpired shouldn't have happened, to begin with. Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly and breaking. I learned that from Weasel
But so
News.
that's the James Charles situation.